Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Sorry about the wait, guys. Thanks for your patience. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. Pizza and a movie action. My name is Davio. Tonight's film is Indestructible Man from 1956, starring Lon Chaney Jr. I'm joined on commentary by my friend Faust. What's up, Faust?
Hey, not much. Just eating some good pizza. But
yeah. I think we have actually a photo of that pizza, right? If I look right about here.
Yeah, indeed you do.
Oh my god. Yeah, we got Faust pizza here. That looks godlike. So what do we got? What are we working with here? What am I seeing? Pepperoni pizza looks like.
Got a nice pasta bread bowl.
Pepperoni bread
pizza.
bowl?
And the other thing is just some cheese on bread. It's nothing too fancy.
Dude, that looks fucking godlike though, man. Where is this from?
It's just Domino's.
Domino's? Nice. I didn't know Domino's was actually making food these days. I thought all I made was garbage. Overload Steve has a picture of his pizza here. Nicely done. It says pizza done right. I wonder where that's from. I think Steve actually... Is this one of those pizzas you paid like $10,000 for, Steve? I've heard legends that my friend Overlord Steve pays like an insane amount of money for his pizza, but he says it's quote-unquote worth it. I don't really think somebody else. But we also have Epolis here. Supposing this is what Faust is eating here. A goat. Oh, yeah, I want what Faust is having. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, goats are the best animal of all time, guys. Locust says here, food like that doesn't even exist for me anymore, huh? What do you mean, Locust? Because of your health condition? Yeah, I didn't know you had a limited diet. Okay, so I'm going to get this movie started here. Me and Faust are going to start simultaneously once I close this. And
I gotta say, I think Domino's is single-handedly trying to kill all the vampires on planet Earth.
Lots of garlic?
So much garlic.
Dude.
Other than that, it's okay.
That would have been sick. Oh, I need to actually do this. Let me go over here. It would have been sick if in that movie we watched The Last Man on Earth, that guy had got some Domino's pizza to fight the guys with. Okay, we're back, guys. Ooh, we're in the mood now. All black and white. Logan says the goat is good. Yeah, goats are always good. I'm going to get this, raise that up, I suppose, and go to the other PC where the actual movie is running. And we can do a countdown with Faust. Oh, I should have shown my food, huh? Let me do that first.
Got the stream colors straight murdered out.
Straight black and white, bro. Black and white, like you need. Here we go. I'm going to go here. I'm going to temporarily get out of the mood. Right, like this. Perfect. And show this amazing Philly steak pizza that I got from Cottage Inn, my local pizza place. Oh my god, dude. I wish you guys could see it in higher detail. I need to get that secondary camera one day. Just for that very purpose. Just for the pizza. Look, I'll eat pizza vicariously through you guys. Definitely do it, Locust.
Fund the pizza camera.
Pizza camera, dude. That'll be our next donation goal. Eat pizza with my eyes. So, Locust, what is your diet limited to anyway? I didn't know it was like that. Okay, here we go. I think we're ready to get started here. So I'm going to give a countdown here. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm all set up at 0.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Play it! Yo, we're in there. I know, good vibe. I guess I like the volume. So these movies tend to have really loud music, and then it's a pretty soft dialogue. I'm going to have to raise it up once the dialogue starts. I misspelled Lon Chaney. Such a fool. This is Indestructible Man, guys. 56.
Lon Chaney Jr., no relation.
What's up, Muir? No, we're still here, bro. I'm in the mood, Mutant. I'm in the mood.
The characters and incidents portrayed and the names used herein are fictitious. I don't believe that. I think this is real.
Some of it's probably real.
They're just saying that to protect the public, you know? Can't cause any kind of riot.
The Hall of Justice. Locust can't eat dairy, okay. I'm gonna load the volume here a little bit, guys.
I was dictating the wrap-up on the Butcher Benton package. I'm Lieutenant Dick Chasen. This hadn't been a routine case. And to find the answer, I've had to put a lot of little pieces together.
Yeah, Mutant's also off dairy.
It began on the day most cases can be called closed. It was the day before the butcher was to be executed. He was visited by his attorney, Paul Lowe, in the death house.
The butcher.
It was at this first meeting the Butcher Benton case took its first switch.
Well, that's it, Butcher. The evidence against you was so strong, the governor turned down your appeal.
You're a rotten liar, Lowe. You started railroading me from the beginning of the trial. And now you're still trying to throw me curves.
Look, I don't blame you for being edgy, but get this straight. I didn't double-cross you.
Is he really the guy, or is he falsely accused?
You
We don't know yet.
harder for a client to get him sentenced.
You were a fool, Butcher. If you hadn't tried to double-cross Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli, they wouldn't have turned state's evidence against you.
Okay, so he actually is a killer.
But you had to get greedy. You wanted to keep the whole $600,000 for yourself.
Just like Mutant, bro.
Well, the boys got sore, and I don't blame them.
It was all your idea.
Otherwise known
You planned
as
the whole
Chasing
job.
Dick.
You hired us. When you found out I'd staged the money,
Very
you
progressive
decided
name
it was
back
time
in
for
those
me to
days.
die. You got those 2 crumbs to turn state's evidence on me. You stinking rotten mouthpiece.
We both know
Ooh.
that isn't true, Butcher.
Got some sass. I like this
Now,
guy.
look, what's the sense in not giving me the money? It's not going to do you any good.
Well, I'll have the satisfaction of knowing that none of you 3 crumbs are going to spend it.
What about Eva? Don't you owe her something? You tell me where
That's
the
a
money
level
is,
of
I'll see that she
pettiness I
gets
can
your
get
share.
behind.
I respect that, though, right? This guy's an
I've got
asshole.
a different idea.
Fuck this
I'm
slick hair
gonna kill
motherfucker.
you and Squeamy and Joe. Then I'll take care of Eva myself.
You thick-headed ape, you're going to die tomorrow.
I don't know about
what I
that.
said. I'm gonna get you. All 3 of you.
Revenge story? Let's fucking go.
Even for you, Butcher, that'd be quite a trick. So long, dead man.
Oh, choke that dude.
Remember what I said. I'm gonna kill you. All 3 of you.
Damn, let's go. Monster movie? Got BD Theory getting yours. American Black and White is, I let my fingers play the role. Swedish Black and White is Oscars, huh? Is it Swedish Black and White, yours? Like a lot of it?
Back in Los Angeles, 2 men sat in a bar room listening to a newscaster tell his headline story. He played up big the butcher's threat to kill Paul Lowe, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Marcelli for their having turned state's evidence against him.
Who heard this?
Squeamy Ellis didn't seem happy over the butcher's threat. Neither did Joe Marcelli. But they had figured once a dead
That's where I'm
man,
at, Mutant, right now,
always a dead man. But this was one time everyone was in for a surprise, including the entire police department.
Butcher dies today. Oh, that's what it says when he's shaved, okay. Vows revenge on attorney.
You seen the
Photoshop,
headlines,
man.
Captain?
Teletype just came in from San Francisco. Butcher's execution is set for 5 o'clock this afternoon. And like the newspapers say, he still refuses to talk about that stolen money.
There's a sub BD
Well, I
Fury.
still have hopes of coming up with something.
Oh, front of the arcade,
That's what I
BD.
dropped by for, Dick. With Butcher's execution, the department's
That goes a
marking
long
it
way,
case
man.
closed. That means you'll be reassigned.
I've spent a whole year trying to break this case. As far as I'm concerned, Butcher's death is just the beginning. Of course, I can't prove it, but I think that Paul Lowe was the top man. And even though I have to keep working on it while off duty, I'm going to get Lowe, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Marcelli.
Okay, Lieutenant. Officially, I've taken you off of the case. Unofficially, I wish you luck.
Ooh,
Do me a favor. Keep me posted.
Will do.
this man's going
Thanks,
off the
John.
clock. Have a killer night, wild BD Fury.
I headed for Eva Martin. She worked in a local burlesque house. I'm a cop, and my job is to ask questions and get answers.
Wow,
So I decided I might as well start
my.
again with her.
this is perfect.
He's walking fast into there, buddy.
Look at that, dang, she's shorty.
Come in.
Look at those earrings, dude.
Oh. What do you want?
I'd like to talk to you.
Talk? You're a cop, aren't you?
That's a good question. I can't even find a 3-ton armored car, let alone the $600,000, and I've been on the case a year.
Isn't that like the detective game Noir? That kind of.
And I've told you and I've told you. I don't know anything about the money. I never did.
Benton's gonna be dead in a little while. I thought it might make a difference.
I never knew anything about the money. Call me dumb. I didn't even know Charles was in the rackets until the trial.
Wow, that's pretty dumb.
You're on, Eva.
How do you not know that your boyfriend is a fucking mobster? Njord says, I heard lots of good stuff about it. Lots of friends who played it, but myself never got into it. Never got to it. I haven't played it yet myself either, Njord. L.A. Noire, that's what it's called. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, who's that guy?
Is that guy in blackface?
I don't know. I think maybe you're right. I think
It's around that era.
What do you guys in the chat think? Blackface or not?
Honey, here's your wrap.
He says, that's blackface. Mutant said it wasn't blackface. Uh-oh. Got contention in the chat. Oh, that's just the guy from the mob from earlier. The attorney.
Could also be the way they shot it, but yeah, it looked very odd.
A few moments ago, Butcher Benton, without revealing the whereabouts of the $600,000 stolen in the armored car holdup, paid for his crimes against society in the gas chamber at San Quentin. Now for a look at the international scene. Today...
He's dead.
Come on, baby.
Might be right, Locust.
Don't waste tears on Benton.
I feel so badly about Charles. If I'd known, maybe I could have done something.
He's a fucking murderer.
We could both use him.
An artist can't drink while she's working, Paul.
Boy, see.
How bad can you feel for the guy?
What's that? Well, now what's the matter?
It's a message from Charles. He told me to open it if he died.
Finale, Eva.
All right.
Oh, he's dead. Open it.
How about a steak after the show?
No, thanks. Not tonight, Paul.
My boyfriend just died.
This guy moves quick.
You have to. Oh, he's gonna open that shit? Yo, my God.
That's a crime, sir.
I didn't find out until much later, but Paul Lowe, in opening the letter the butcher had given Eva, found a map outlining a section of the city sewer system. And clearly identified was the spot where the butcher had hidden the stolen payroll.
This is 10 out of 10 right now.
He replaced it with a $50 bill. I guess he figured $50 to gain $600,000 was not a bad day's work.
Wow. What a savage. That's not something too mutant. How did he know it was a sewer system?
And a few hundred miles away in San Francisco, the case took
yes,
another
it's
switch,
next to this squiggly
which
line.
turned the next 72 hours into one long, hideous nightmare. Dr. Bradshaw, a distinguished biochemist, was making preparations for a final experiment which he hoped would lead the way to a cure for cancer. He'd been successful with laboratory animals. The last step called for a human body. And Dr. Bradshaw's assistant quickly made a deal with a local mortuary and returned to the laboratory with the dead body of Butcher Benton.
Oh my God. Are you guys ready for this? I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Experimental cancer cure.
You made good time.
Well, I didn't waste any.
Any trouble?
No, I just handed the money over and moved the body into your station wagon. That was that.
Good.
Not in this era, Mutant. Not in this era.
Get a syringe. He's in good shape.
Well, I hope so.
We'll get other blood samples later. We'll run this one through fast.
Right.
Now wheel him into the machine and then raise him.
Right.
Exactly. Ooh, good shape. What a creep. Sounds like a good vibe. Good luck, doctor. Cure that cancer, dude.
Ready?
You mean you're going to give him 287,000 volts?
Yes, yes. I'll get the fluoroscope set. We'll check with that before we start dissecting.
Use the spoonful of BBQ sauce.
Turn off the lights.
That'd make me wake up too. Oh my God, look, zap this dude.
There you are, old boy. If you respond properly and my theory is sound, you'll be more famous dead than alive. Throw the switch.
Mad scientist, dude. But you know what? I gotta think about it.
come back to life!
I'm trying to cure the cancer he doesn't have, dude. $300. It's a weird cut.
Wait, I thought I saw a pulsation of the heart.
No way.
You're right.
No.
Dr. Bradshaw is beginning to breathe. You've brought this man back to life. No. The heart muscle has simply responded to a terrific electrical shock, that's all.
Exposition.
Yes, but it does prove that the cells still function.
I guess.
Dr. Bradshaw, he is alive. A shock reaction, it can't last. His cells are multiplying now, if your theory is right. We could keep that reaction going longer. But it's worth a try.
We're gonna zap him again?
Get the body out.
What are they gonna do? Even the numbers are going up. That's all you gotta know. They're going mad up, dude. Hello.
Get some adrenaline from the supply room. Some amyl nitrite, too. Hurry.
What? He's trying to cure cancer. What the fuck happened? I think you're right, Mutant. Got an eye
He
for
tried to cure cancer, and instead he cured death.
He's trying to cure his own life, dude. Oh my. Music. So loud.
This isn't my bedroom.
Yo.
Hey, now.
The BigNasty.
You mustn't move. Your heart can't stand the strain. Now, you must lie still. Please.
There's a murder, BigNasty. He's got brought back to life.
Easy. You must lie. Easy, please.
Ooh, bodied. One-hitter quitter.
Dr. Bradshaw's experiment had given life back to the butcher. He tried to talk, but the electrical voltage had burned out his vocal cords. Yet it hadn't destroyed his brain. He knew who he was. He knew who he hated. As he stumbled about the room, I think he thought only about one word: kill Lowe, Squeamy, and Joe Marcelli. The tremendous electrical voltage that Dr. Bradshaw had given the butcher had increased his cellular structure to the point where he was no longer a man. Dr. Bradshaw's experiment had created a vicious, brutal animal with an almost inconceivable amount of strength. Dr. Bradshaw must have believed the butcher's regained life would last for only a few minutes. Therefore, instead of calling for help, the doctor decided to handle his creation alone.
Now, easy, Benton. Just relax. I'm a doctor. I want to try to help you. Do you understand me? You're in my laboratory. The execution was carried out and you were declared dead. I tried an experiment on you and brought you back to life, although I didn't intend that. Now, you've had a great shock. Now come and sit down. Now, be quiet. Now, come and sit down. Take it easy. That's the boy.
I hope not, Mutant. No! Pencil neck!
This man hasn't said anything the whole time. You're saying be quiet. That's just rude.
Careful. His reactions are violent.
How do you explain this?
Each cell must have multiplied 100 times, perhaps thousands. His strength is unbelievable. No, it's too late for the amyl nitrite. I want to get some blood samples, make some tests on him, find out what's happened. Get me a syringe.
Don't syringe this dude right now! Are you nuts? Are you?
Nope.
Why won't the needle penetrate the skin?
Tissue must be nearly a solid mass of cells.
Oh, he's having a think.
How are we going to get the blood sample?
Surgically, perhaps.
Nah.
today...
Now, easy, man. Take it easy. You can't leave here now. I'm responsible for your being alive.
Yo, here we go. Caesar, mutant. Oh my God.
Meat squash. We're already experiencing the online justice.
Fucking glass job. Come on, says, did he have an experiment? Looked like he just filled with electricity. Yeah, exactly. Not much of an experiment. Just zapped his ass. I mean, it's an experiment. They're just see what happens, right? Zap and see what happens. Yeah, kind of like OG Star Trek.
Captain Lauder and I found out the doctor and his assistant had been murdered. But I'm getting ahead of my story. The butcher didn't know how he had been brought back from the dead, and he didn't care. All he knew, he was alive. Then this monster-made man started thinking about Los Angeles.
So it's a few miles from LA, they mentioned, right? Score. So loud.
On that very night back in Los Angeles, I decided to stop playing detective for a little while. I went to the burlesque house to ask Eva to have dinner with me.
Wow!
After all, the butcher was dead, and if I got lucky, sooner or later I figured Paul Lowe would lead me to the stolen payroll.
Oh my God.
In a way, that possibility made me even feel better.
Those legs go all the way up.
It's not fair to watch the show from backstage.
Next time I'll pay admission.
I take it by that remark you like my routine.
Yeah, you're pretty good. What I can't figure out, though, is why you stay in a place like this. It shouldn't be hard for someone like you to get a job in a class spot.
If you weren't a detective, I'd be willing to bet with a line like that your next remark would be, how about dinner?
Well, not exactly dinner, but a hamburger might be a good idea.
Wow!
If you're asking in an official capacity, I can't say no.
I'm off duty.
For the past 6 months, all I've ever called you is Lieutenant Chasen. Do you have a first name?
Dick.
Give me 10 minutes for a quick change, because you just made yourself a date, Lieutenant. I mean, Dick.
That's all he had to say, dude.
Man, kind of wish my name was Dick now.
You know something, Dick? I haven't had hamburger in the front seat of an automobile with a guy in a lot of years.
For real, what a lame date.
We'll do it more often.
It's funny. I always figured a policeman wasn't really a human being. I mean, unless he was arresting someone or trying to solve a case, he was unhappy.
Shows you how wrong you are. In fact, everyone on the force gets fed up occasionally with the job they do. Maybe we're more human than anyone else.
Wow.
We see so much trouble, we get to hate the word. But as long as the world's filled with people, there'll have to be men who enforce the laws.
That's the first date, dude.
What made you join the department?
Now who's making with the questions?
Yo, that
No,
voice.
honest, I'd like to know.
Well, it's really a very short story. When I got out of the Air Corps, I knocked around for a while. Well, I went to work for an oil company.
I don't care.
And one day, I went back to college on the GI Bill. Just before graduation, I noticed all about the police department exams. It seemed a pretty good thing to do with your life, so I took the exams, passed, then went on from there.
If I ask one more question, will you give me a straight answer?
Try me.
Am I still part of the Charles Benton investigation? I mean, right now.
I don't think so. As far as the department's concerned, when Benton was executed, the case was marked closed. But inside of me, that's not good enough.
I don't follow you.
You know, the $600,000 is
Straight as an arrow, mutants.
And a fast-talking underworld lawyer like Paul Lowe is walking around a free man. Someday, no matter how long it takes, I'll get him and the money. Until I do, the Benton case for me is not closed.
give you my word, Dick. Charles Benton never told me anything about the money.
Oh, I've been sure of that for a long time. But how did you ever get mixed up with anyone like the butcher?
Indeed.
As trouble ever started, just happened.
Hit me up, Mutant. What you
I
got?
had a roommate who used to date Benton all the time. One day she packed and left for Chicago. Benton carried a torch for her, and he used my shoulder to cry on. First thing I knew, we were having dinner together, and a few weeks later, I was labeled by the police as this #1 suspect and Benton's girl. But it was never like that. I made only one mistake. I felt sorry for him.
You mean, until he was arrested for the robbery and the killing, you had no idea how he earned a living?
I know this is going to sound crazy, but I only went out with Benton a couple of times. And all we ever talked about was Madge, my old roommate. The last time I saw him, he tried to get too friendly, and that's when I told him he had the wrong girl. But like I said, I'd already made my mistake.
What about the burlesque house? How do you two fit together?
This is mad boring.
You
Exposition.
sound like a lot of other people. I left a small town a couple of years ago because I won a beauty contest, and the first prize was a screen test.
After which, nothing happened?
That's right. Only, it was pretty rough.
Much like this scene.
And then one day I read an ad
He was
about
like, "Yeah,
girls
girl, why are
wanting
you
for
a stripper?"
burlesque show. I auditioned and I got the job. You know something?
Dude, he's in love with the stripper, dude.
It's like any other job. If you're looking for trouble, you can find it even in a schoolroom.
Well, when the screen test didn't work out, though, why didn't you go?
This ain't good vibe.
Well, first you have
Try
to
to
have a
tooth
home to
dagger,
go
right?
back to. My folks are dead, so Los Angeles was as good as any place else. I don't know about you, but I do 8 shows a day, and at this hour I'm bushed.
That explains
Mind
everything.
if I drive you home?
No. And I'll tell you something else. I haven't minded anything about tonight. Not even the hamburger.
Yeah, especially the hamburger.
He made 4 telephone calls. 3 of them didn't interest me, but one did. The one to Joe Marcelli. I watched Joe head for his meeting with Lowe, and for some unknown reason, I began to get the feeling that this case was
He didn't
finally
score,
about to
Mutants, not
explode
that
in
night.
my favor.
You see what I mean?
Let's go.
Well, look at that, will you? I seen him stagger on 2 legs, but he's doing it on 4.
Shut up, you flea bag.
Well, look who's calling names. At least I ain't a squealer, a stoolie.
Ooh, he's tough.
All right, Harry, that's enough. I'll take care of him. I want to talk to him.
What a
Okay,
badass.
Mr. Lowe. With any future business you've got with this psycho, take care of it upstairs in your office. If he keeps showing around here, sooner or later he's going to get slugged, cripple or no cripple.
All right, shut up, Joe. Sit down.
Yeah, we can't afford that, Mutant. I can't afford that. It's a sick idea, though.
I need a shot, bad.
You'll get one after I talk to you.
Wow.
You sober enough to understand?
Yeah, I run out of dough.
No wonder. Look at you. You used to be the best torch man in town. Now I don't think you could crack a safe if you knew the combination.
No jobs. Nobody wants me since I turned stakes on Benton. That's your doing. You told me.
All right, quit crying.
You didn't think about that before you turn his fucking squealer?
If you can stay off that stuff long enough.
You know I can if I've got a job. How much? What is it?
There's $2,000 in it for you.
Where?
Right near where he pulled the job. You interested?
$2,000.
Hear that, Thompson?
600,000.
There'll be other expenses. Besides, that money's plenty of it. Now, you want it, or do I get another boy?
I'll do it. How soon do you want me to go to work?
Set it up for tomorrow night. Call me before noon. I'm going to the races.
I think so, Mutant. It's a lot of fucking scratch.
1. And that's all. The job's over.
Oh my god. Can you imagine making a monster movie but the monster's a regular ass guy? They save so much money.
That's why it's so beautiful. This could be any of us. Any of us could die and get turned into an indestructible person.
You're right. That'd be sick, Mutant. The Indestructible Man costume. I like how their explanation was that his cellular structure had
Butcher
been
was
increased.
walking slowly toward Los Angeles. He'd traveled through wooded hills to prevent being seen by anyone. Finally, he came to a quiet road. He stopped to get his bearings. And then he saw her. He saw something else. An automobile. For the butcher, that rang a bell. With a car, he knew by the next afternoon he'd be in Los Angeles in plenty of time to catch up with the three men who had double-crossed him.
I can't mute. We'll go back and review later. The eye zooming. It was a Ben. Ben and Breezy.
This chick is stacked. Dude.
Well, see, you're a real gentleman to be helping strangers in distress. I hope you don't mind me using the babe here as bait. Quite a dish, isn't she? But that's what she gets paid for. Bait, that is. Yes, sir. She's a real shaker artist of my outfit. Carnival man myself. Just call me Connie. Yeah. Well, friend, we're in a little bit of difficulty here. Got a flat tire, brand new car, no tools in the back. Why, some of these dealers make my carnival grifters look like babes in the woods.
Just kill this guy and make him stop talking.
This man's literally Foghorn Leghorn, dude. They give you him for the bitch, dude. Let's go! Why's he helping him, though? Tell you to be an asshole.
Soundkill, holy. Say, who you with, friend? Let it down. Let it down. No matter who you with, friend, believe me, I can do better for both of us. I'll make a fortune for the both of us.
Oh my God. So we can steal the car? 10 out of 10 movie.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll just stay here. Bye.
An hour later, the San Francisco Police Department sent out an APB.
I'll go find her. I'll be the hero she needs.
He was trying to avoid
Squads were
going through
sent to
town
various
so he wouldn't be
parts of the
seen.
countryside.
He's jack a car. Not a cop for the car. Who is this? OJU, dude. They always get their man.
Roadblocks were thrown up to catch the cold-blooded killer the hysterical girl had described. Each squad kept reporting back to central headquarters, and each of their stories was the same. So far, none of them had spotted the car the killer was driving. Orders were given to shoot to kill, because from the girls' further accounts, they realized they were dealing with a maniac.
Okay. That's 56 for you. The girl's like, yeah, I saw a guy kill somebody. Shoot him. Oh my God! Best film of all time.
It's amazing. They even made his clothes indestructible.
A lot of electricity, dude.
Give me some of this electricity, whatever it is.
Okay, he's got another jacket from somewhere.
I trust that this information will answer all of your questions.
Back at the
If you have
Hall of
any further
Online
service,
Justice.
Let me know. Sincerely, J.I. Louder, Captain Police, L.A.
Here's another all points from CHP, Captain.
These reports sound like they come from a bunch of loonies.
Sure do. There it is.
Sergeant.
Who survived?
I want Lieutenant Chasen to look these over as soon as he comes in.
All right, Captain.
I got that rage quit, right?
The next morning, I read the stories of the brutal murder of the 2 police officers. I also read the witness's statement about the bullets having no effect upon the killer.
What up, Templar?
I felt sorry for the witness, and I thought about how easily a person's mind can become confused when suddenly they receive a brutal shock. I didn't believe a man existed who could not be stopped by a slug from a .45. Good morning, Captain.
You and the rest of the force are going on 24-hour duty. Seen the headlines?
You mean this guy that's running amok up north?
Yeah, the latest report, he's killed 2 police officers. Made a getaway in a green coupe heading south. I've got a hunch this killer's gonna be our baby. He could be in town right now.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You better get started, Lieutenant.
Okay.
Okay.
Any new leads on that hold-up money?
I think the girl can probably be counted out. If any of the others are wise, they're keeping mighty quiet.
Well, let it ride for now. The whole force is gonna be on the spot until we catch this killer. Newspapers will have a field day.
I agree with you, Steve. There's been a lot of talking after we just saw what happened.
We were wrong about 2 things. The killer was already in our city, and we didn't know he was Butcher Benton.
Oh my God.
He headed straight for Eva Martin. He went to her dressing room to get back the map he had left in the envelope with her. He wanted first to check his money, then catch up with Lowe and the others.
Yo, she got a faint, bro. I would faint.
Can't be.
Yo, my God.
You do look like him. Only different somehow.
The sequin. He has his initials tattooed on his arm?
Yes, you. Why didn't somebody tell me?
Got over here.
What's happened, Charles? Those look like bullet holes.
His clothes, was
Are they?
Oh, guess I was wrong.
There's not even a mark.
Ooh. She got excited for a second there. Wow. Hugo strong. God damn it, Templar.
I opened it like you told me, and I found the $50. I didn't know why you left him. Paul didn't know why he was here.
Caesar.
He's got those crazy eyes again.
Don't think crazy.
Ooh!
God.
The name of Paul triggered his hate. He left her dressing room and started for Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli's place. Because he knew, with them out of the way, Paul Lowe couldn't open the strongbox where the money was hidden. He thought of Squeamy and Joe first. He was saving Paul Lowe for last.
That throw technique. Are you different from work? She's different. It's on the clock right now. If only there was some other way to communicate via sharp objects, perhaps some kind of ink-tipped item applied to a parchment of some kind. Bro, this guy's cellular structure is so enhanced. He can't write. He's too strong.
Let's be real. This guy doesn't know how to write anyway.
He's a dumb mobster.
Did you see that map earlier? Come.
Yeah, he barely draw a map.
Hey, Eva, can I borrow your eyebrow pencil?
Shut up, bitch. That's what I would say.
I'm on the phone.
Operator, get me police headquarters. Lieutenant Chasen, please.
Dick
When do you
Chasen.
expect him?
Not who Dick Chasen.
Well, tell him Charles Benton is alive, and even bullets can't stop him. I'm not crazy. Just say a friend of Charles. He'll know.
Not even bullets, dude. Scissors or bullets. Thanos went to Earth mostly for the Mind Stone, but also to taunt Thor for going for the chest.
Telephoned Squeamy Ellis.
That'd be sick.
He tried to tell him the butcher was alive and on his way over to kill him. Squeamy didn't
we
believe
just
her,
went over
and
that.
way you couldn't blame
Yeah, that
him.
is definitely a
Who in
the
their
big
right
problem
mind
with this
would
movie
believe
so
a man
far.
had returned from the dead. What Squeamy actually believed was that the butcher, before his execution, had
This
hired
kind
a
of show
killer
don't
to
tell
carry
so
out
much.
his threat.
That's Squeamy, huh? Like, first time I've actually seen that guy, I think. It's the eyebrow pencil. Alright, the eyebrow pencil subplot.
Because they definitely, somebody on the cast had the idea for him to be like, hey, look, there's bullet holes. I'm stabbing my hand and nothing's happening.
I
Like,
can take
that's
over
good.
the matinee trick for you.
Maybe everybody should have got shocked and lost their voice.
Okay, but I can do it.
I love these parts, dude.
Francine, I just thought of something. Yeah?
Eva agreed to let Francine do the show. She hoped she'd be able to interrupt the butcher before he arrived at Squeamy's hotel.
Okay.
Or, failing that, at least be able to warn him to stay out of
Oh
sight.
my god! 56!
You want to meet Captain?
Oof. That was almost
Yeah,
against
I just had a
TOS.
rundown on the fingerprints of the stolen car.
You
up
brushed
north.
it, bro.
We got nothing on the driver who was killed or the woman with him. Take a good look at these.
Looks like fucking identical hair. What a time to be alive.
There's something funny about these.
Yeah. The boys in the lab can't figure it out either. Those are the killers. They were found on the steering wheel. Looked like they'd been stamped in with a steel die.
They sure do.
Sick.
These are Butcher Benton's.
Mutant.
They look the same to me.
Yeah, that's the prototype.
How do the lab boys explain that?
They don't. Their best guess is a twin brother. An identical twin could have the same pattern of whorls with only slight variations.
Wow.
Ever hear of the butcher having a twin brother?
No.
No.
Even if he did, it wouldn't explain these freak prints.
You didn't pick up your message, Lieutenant. Some wacky dame calls you. And she says Charles Benton is alive. Then bullets won't stop him.
If we buy the twin theory.
Who was she? Where'd she see him?
Well, she wouldn't leave her name. Sounded kind of hysterical to me. Said she was a friend of the butcher's.
Eva Martin.
Get over to Follies and see what that girl knows.
Yeah.
Why would you not give her name if they just knew who she was anyway?
Some guys have all the luck. I never drew an assignment to the Follies.
No, my.
Meanwhile, the butcher headed for Squeamy's
That's a nice
hotel.
coat.
He didn't seem to be in any particular hurry. Actually, he seemed like any normal person, on his way to work or on his way home.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yes, that's good. Old ass brand, bro.
He rode up Angel's Flight, arrived at the top, scanned the hotel building, and then noticed the only exit from Squeamy's
Exactly that box where I'm
apartment.
at.
A fire escape.
Except he looks like Hugo.
These extreme close-ups give me life.
Guys do the crazy eye, man. What's that big nasty? That gaze. What's up, Della Trey? Oh, it's one of those guys, right? Oh my god. Revenge! Just in time, Nella. The butcher uses his killer vision. It's gonna be alright, you. It's gonna be alright. Relax.
All right, take your bets. How is he gonna take him out? What normal? What special? What's gonna happen?
The guy said he's super fast, right? He's super strong and super fast. get gone. I try to fuck with this dude. Where's this guy at? He's here too? Oh my god. Oh. Everything's turning up on shady, bro. Templar, you might have it, dude. No spoilers, Templar, no spoilers. I know you're a big Indestructible Man fan. Got that sight beyond sight. Oh, that looks about to jump across. Some sick fashion, dude. Uh-oh, he's just fucking waiting, bro. Is he gonna jump down there? Who is this lady? The movie's killing us with the storytelling crutch. We've been beating him up in the face with. You're right. Yo, the tension. Oh no! Yo, guess who, motherfucker? Look at him go!
It's almost not even fair. I mean,
oh my god!
He's not even crippled. Look at him. He's standing on both legs just fine.
Yo! Oh my god!
He yeeted him! Holy shit!
That's what I'm saying, Templar. Just shoot his ass, dude. Didn't even see him do anything.
Butcher was figuring his
Straight up
next
ultra
step.
through him. Just
And as he looked at
bye-bye.
the dead cop, he thought about Paul Lowe, the next man on his list.
Seen Joe Michelli?
Not since last night when I told him I didn't want him around here no more.
Yeah, in a movie with a Indestructible Man, the fast police response time is the least realistic.
Look, I need help. Just found out that Benton's hired a killer to get me. He's after Joe, too.
Well, then drink up and get out. I don't want no trouble around my place.
That's what I'm saying.
You're a real pal.
Drink up and get out, I said.
He's like, alright, fine. Very worthwhile scene there.
Shout out to the lady that's still there drinking.
What's up, Apples? Yeah, Caesar, man. Hugo's chest impenetrable, bro. Now look at this fucking shit, though. So badass. Movies in Vencavision. Apples, I can see colors.
I agree. The Neo Geo screen there was, oof, very well timed.
Not like a dog, Apples. I can see colors. Templar knows. Paulo is that guy. Is that fucker. Hashtag that fucker. Mr. 50 bucks. Hashtag Mr. 50 bucks. So, if his cellular structure has been enhanced, did he eat more, you would think?
Nah, he's a fully self-sustaining creature at this. He feeds off of his own rage.
No. Exactly, Templar. Gotta be extra careful. Oh, he's so happy.
Yeah, I love how, yeah, when he gets happy, it's so kind of adorable.
He has that kill face. He's like, ooh, I gotta kill somebody. I don't know what happens. Uh-oh. Yo, guess who's back? Oh my god.
He's gonna throw him off, isn't he? Yes!
Yeah!
Oh my god! Get out of the way, lady!
He's quite pleased with himself. No crutch, Templar.
Operator, get me the police. Police! Yes!
Wow. It's crazy. Fatality. It would actually be better if he body slammed him. That'd be sick. He's indestructible, right?
What's happened?
A guy named Squeamy got thrown from the 5th floor. He's dead on a mackerel. Customer of mine.
You mean Squeamy Ellis?
Wow. It's kind of savage.
That's it.
Just Squeamy. No one else was killed.
Ain't one enough?
I tell you, the bullets never even phased him. He must have been wearing a bulletproof vest.
Could be.
God help us when the papers get a hold of this.
Or it could be science.
Keep an officer on duty here till you hear from me. We'll get a stakeout on Joe Marcelli.
I'd like to talk to Joe. Lauder, I'm going to call San Quentin. Suppose Benton is alive.
Every available man's been put on the case now.
Well, she's dumb, but she's cute.
All right. All right. Anything new?
Report on Dr. Bradshaw, owner of the station wagon. The San Francisco police located his laboratory in the basement of an electrical power receiving station.
Bradshaw, what's he know?
He's dead. And another man, too, his assistant. The lab is a shambles. But now we're getting some action from San Francisco. Benton's body never arrived at the mortuary where it was supposed to go. An attendant there finally broke down, admitted he picked up some quick cash by handing the body over to a man he was unable to identify.
What?
The man was driving a station wagon.
Blasted man, the chief's on my neck, and the commissioners are on his, and the mayor's on theirs. Now, am I supposed to tell them that our killer is a dead man?
They found a notebook in Bradshaw's lab. It ties his experiments in with a Professor Dwiggins at Caltech. I hope to hear from Dwiggins soon.
Captain, report from the valley on a hysterical woman. Reports the presence of the killer.
They're really fun movies so far.
Location.
Another hysterical woman.
How come the men don't call the police? Too macho? Where are they taking her?
You and your boyfriend had a little fight, and he got out of the car to take a walk. You noticed that he walked down toward the sump area in the direction where you'd seen those lights a short while before.
What happened then, miss? Please try to tell us.
Well, I just sat there a few minutes, I guess. I was pretty mad. Then there was a loud crash, like heavy metal, sort of, from down here. I got out of the car to get a better look. I heard Jimmy cry out something. I couldn't make out the words. Then down here, in a patch of light, was Jimmy. And coming toward him was this man.
Frankenstein?
Big man. Lifted Jimmy up over his head like he didn't weigh a thing. Jimmy screamed. Just once. Before he broke Jimmy's back.
Yo!
I heard it snap.
Damn!
Far away. Then I started running till I found this house. They let me use the phone.
Look at that hair helmet, dude.
Thank you, mate. We'll see that you get home right now. O'Malley, see that the young lady gets home all right.
Jesus.
Paul Lowe, while driving to his office, heard a radio commentator report the murder of Joe Marcelli. And what shocked him most was when the broadcast identified the killer as possibly being the butcher. Lowe headed straight for Eva Martin at the Burlesque Theater.
Oh, you gave me a start, Mr. Lowe.
What are you doing here? Where's Eva?
Oh,
He just bursts his way in here all the time.
Wear costumes. What's it to you?
I asked you, where's Eva?
Yo!
Hey, don't get physical. Well, watch your tone of voice, Buster. I told you. Little Eva isn't here.
I can see that for myself. Where is she?
She's at police headquarters. That's where she is.
Yes, sir.
It's none of your business, asshole.
No, sir. Captain Lauder's still with the mayor. The killer dropped out of sight. He was last seen in the Hollywood area. Yes, sir. We know he's dangerous. Every angle's being covered.
Look at this chick's coat.
Yes, sir. I'll tell him.
Godly. What, is she drunk now? Stop smooching, you two.
Here, see how these fit.
Low heels.
I'm sorry. It's the best our wardrobe department can afford.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Any idea how soon the captain will be back?
They got spare shoes at the police department?
Now, look, I'm going to see the captain. I'll have to wait here all night.
Paul.
What a badass.
Charles killed Squeamy and Joe.
Joe, too? Benton?
He's alive. I saw him, but nobody will believe me.
I'm checking it. My guess is whoever killed them is on the trail of the money, Lowe. Now, maybe you better start talking if you know anything about it.
I don't know anything.
Did the butcher have a brother?
No brother.
It was Charles. I saw the tattoo on his arm.
She broke her heel, then fed into a stereotype. I don't think she broke her heel.
Look, I demand
And
she said sore feet.
Where's the money, Lowe?
You heard me. I demand protection. I know my rights.
We put stakeouts on your office and home.
No, the
That's not
heel
enough.
was definitely broken.
Oh,
She
was
was
it?
trying to
Enough
fix
as far
it.
as we're
Okay.
concerned.
When she sat down, just kind of fiddling with
I
it.
gotcha. Yo, my God.
Are you gonna book me, Sergeant? Then throw away
Right in the kisser.
Oh, you did it for protection, see? They had to lock him up now. What a badass.
So brave yet cowardly. I like it.
What? Okay.
Interesting.
This is what, you can't just punch a cop like that? Boy, I sure hope there's more movie here. Okay. That was weird.
Well, I knew there was because I kind of clicked through it when I downloaded
Come up with
it.
anything
but
yet,
I
Dick?
didn't see that,
Oh,
obviously.
we've checked every hotel, motel, and rooming house in town. We've run a cross-check on every hangout butcher ever used. Net results, blank.
This is incredible.
Yeah, they're like, we're getting
Not
tired
only
of
discover a
saying
dead
all the
man turned killer,
exposition.
but
Why
it's
don't we
beginning to
just
look like
write
he
it
plays
down?
ghosts, too. He's somewhere in this city, and if we have to take it apart brick by brick, we've got to get him.
I may be way off, but I think Paul Lowe could tell us a lot.
Maybe, but it's a cinch he's not going to.
Well, suppose he had no alternative.
What are you gonna do?
You better grab some coffee. Your mind's beginning to play tricks on you.
No, now, wait a minute. When Lowe came to us for police protection, it was because he was scared stiff the butcher would add him to the list of Squeamy Ellis and Joe Marcelli.
Go on.
It
Maybe you're right,
figures,
Roger.
too. When he slugged the sergeant, he knew we'd book him right away. Oh, this Lowe's a pretty cute character. But we can play the same game.
You mean we'll threaten to release him?
Well, not exactly. You tell him you realize that he was excited, that throwing the punch was accidental. Tell him we're not going to make a charge, that he's completely released.
Lieutenant, you know we can't do that. Lowell made his first mistake when he hit the sergeant, and that'll get him a year. As far as the department's concerned, at least it's a small victory.
A whole year,
If
wow.
my hunch is right, Lowe won't want to be on the streets with the butcher looking for him. And he may talk, and talk a lot. Enough maybe for us to get rid of him permanently. Even lead us to the butcher.
If he's frightened enough, that might work. But if it doesn't... No, Dick, I'm not going to release him. I want him out of my way so bad I can taste it, but not bad enough to be responsible for getting him killed.
The good thing about that, Captain, is the fact we know it, but Lowe doesn't.
Let's give it a try.
All right, Lowe. Come on out.
He's easily convinced.
I think you'll find everything in there. You're free to go, Mr. Lowell.
Now, I don't want to
Wait a
sound
minute. Who do you
racist
think
or
you're
anything,
kidding?
but these dudes all
You
look
arrested me
exactly
for
the
assaulting
same.
an
Yeah,
officer.
because the fucking hair, dude.
Court, I'll plead
They all the
guilty.
same fucking hair.
With luck, I might get off with 6 months.
For a lawyer, you're forgetting a very important point. If no charge is made, there's no trial. It was a tough day for everyone. We figured your nerves were on edge, and when you threw the punch, you didn't know what you were doing. I've squared everything with the sergeant. It's all over, all forgotten.
Why don't they just punch somebody else?
Why'd you bring a stenographer?
Simply because I wanted a record of our conversation at the time of your release. Okay, Lo, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Once out on those streets and I'm a dead man. You let me go, you'll be responsible for murder.
Oh, come off it, Lo. You're imagining things.
You know the butcher threatened to kill me. You set me free, he'll do it.
Well, that's just a risk we'll have to take. But the way I look at it, Mr. Lowe, you'll be okay.
Look, Captain, I'll make a deal with you.
Let's go.
You keep me here and I'll tell you how to recover the money. Maybe even catch the butcher.
No deals, Lowe. You'd probably tell us anything just to stall for time. Come on, let's get out of here.
Now, wait a minute. All right.
Look at this fucking puppy dog eyes, dude.
I'll tell you the truth. Start taking this down.
Let's go.
I, Paul Lowe, hired Butcher Benton, Squeamy Ellis, and Joe Maselli to pull off the armored car holdup.
Yo, easy mode, dude.
And then Lowe continued with his confession. He told us about finding the map. He showed us the exact location of where the butcher had hidden the stolen payroll. And he gave us a most important answer. The explanation as to how the butcher was able to elude detection. His means of escape was the sewer system beneath our city.
Yo, in the sewers now? Gross, I'm just casual into the poo-poo water, dude.
The department went to work fast. Every police squad in the city was detailed to cover a specific area. Every entrance and exit to the Los Angeles city sewer system of 700 miles was covered.
How?
Captain Lauder and I, along with several other squads, headed for the entrance where, according to the map, Butcher had hidden the money. Our job was to stop him, and that made me think of one specific question. When we found him, could this monster be stopped? I, for one, wasn't sure.
They always get their man, BigNasty. They always get their man. Why is he even that scared of him? He's fucking Superman. The Chief's coming out too?
I want to say, if anything, it makes more sense that he's going to get the money, and he wants to avoid the cops so he doesn't get hung up.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
There's no reason for him to fear, oh, we got the crazy eyes again, let's
I called
go.
on the fire department for a little help. The professors thought a flamethrower might stop him.
That's the voltage doing that, bro.
I suppose their boys have had a chance to join our squad by now.
High voltage.
See, we have one with us here.
Have you thought about what'll happen if this doesn't work?
No.
Who's he gonna do? Grab him with tires?
Too hard that it will work.
Look at all these shotties. In GTA 5 says Templar. You're basically an immortal demigod of crime, but the cops still are a hassle. You're right. GTA is based on this movie. Apples, you gotta survive. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, Lon Chaney Jr. is out here just spinning 360, getting away with murder, literally. Yeah! They got the Ghostbusters too? Just in case?
Anti-tank?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're ready, BigNasty.
They're like,
I mean, the shotguns didn't work, so what are we gonna do? Use a bazooka or something? Do we even have one of those?
With the spare shoes. Here we go. But you should have a gun, for real. I mean, they're not super immortal. Uh-oh.
This is where we split up. I'll go straight ahead.
Let's go. Music change, what's on that bed? Great, we can die apart that way. There's a lot of fucking ground to cover, Templar. They got the entire sewerway sealed off, and they got the goddamn Ghostbusters down here on patrol with the flamethrowers. Or if they can cook them, right? Maybe he's gonna survive. Maybe he can get cooked apples, right? His cellular structure has been increased. That means he can't burn his ass. Just let him match in all that doo-doo. That boom boom down there. Thanks.
This map's right. We're off our course. We'll have to backtrack.
He's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Why do they even have shotguns? We've established that they don't do anything to them. There's guys coming. So we can see it's only a couple guys. Send his face, that'll kill him. 56.
Have you seen this man's eyes? He's too angry to die. If you send him to space, he'll just come back all mutated and shit. You don't want that.
Yeah, what a badass. Just prying it open. Yeah, they can't. He can see them, but they can't see him. Oh, the captain. He's gonna fucking get killed, isn't he? Wow. This guy's a fucking genius. Didn't even bring a bag. So leave the money, bro. You can steal more money later. Look at this fucking bazooka.
Let him have it.
Let him have it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He didn't even care.
That's money, all right. They might be injured. Oh my. Whoa!
He just casually walks off. Oh, I love this guy.
Ah, mildly uncomfortable. What's a straight jacket? Oh, he's burned to fuck. I thought all the sewer entrances were all covered by cops.
Oh man. This area seems pretty ominous.
Is this the origin story, Mutant? It's the origin story. He does that. That might be right, Templar. He'll get even stronger. Hugo, a 3S story.
We've seen what 300,000 volts can do. Now let's see what 3 million can do.
Ooh, the moves. The movement. Maybe you're right, Apples. Yeah, they're all covered in poo-poo. Apples is calling it. So as soon as he's gonna jump. don't think it's open any door. What a cool superpower. Oh my god! Yo, let's go.
Suckers. I'm gonna drive this crane out of this joint.
NydusTemplar. The high-speed pursuit right now. This is so fucking badass, though. I can't tell where this is going. That's him up there.
I'm sorry, but no.
Sure it is.
That is not it. There's no
what
way
else would
that's
it be?
Starring Cardboard Cutout Man. Well, this is a miniature. This is a cool miniature. Look at this.
The tremendous shock of electricity that brought the butcher back to life, destroyed.
Butcher died on the way back to his home
$600,000
planet.
stolen in the armored truck robbery has been recovered. Case closed. Well, here are the scientist's comments for your records. I had to fill in a few spots with my own guesses, but I guess that's about the size of it.
Did you get any sleep?
Oh, some. Not much.
How's the girl today?
Well, I called the hospital about an hour ago. She'd gone.
Gone? Where?
She told him she was a working girl and that she'd been away from the job too long already.
Quite a girl.
Yeah. Say, how about that time off I've got coming?
48 hours, beginning right now. With some resting.
Online justice has been administered.
Yo, there's gotta be a twist ending, right? He's still alive, right?
You know something, Dick? The past 72 hours seem like a bad dream. That rest in the hospital today really gave me a new lease on life. Now that it's over, I can't believe it actually happened.
The important thing is to remember, it is all over.
No, it ain't, bro.
I suppose you'll be assigned to another case. I'll have to give up hamburgers in the front seat of the car for steaks in a restaurant.
No.
So whack.
I've thought about that. In fact, I decided to do something about it. I started by talking the captain into a short holiday. And just about an hour ago, I got you fired.
What did you do that for?
I figured that being my wife would take up
This
all
guy
my
is kind of crazy.
Even if I wanted to say no, I couldn't. You're not supposed to say no to a detective.
I figured that, too.
Oh,
you just ruined my career. I love you.
He got.
Check out this miniature with the cardboard cutout, man. This is sick.
Oh my god.
There's got to be a post credit, right?
Okay.
Oh wait, no, this restarted. Okay, never mind.
Guys, I got my own fan cannon, all right? I got my own fan cannon. He's definitely alive, right? He's definitely alive, right, Mutant? Why didn't he? He should have fucking lifted their car up while they're having their date. Because he already.
Sounds amazing.
He got his power from getting zapped in the first place, bro. Oh my god. That's my fan cannon. So let's say a Mutant. He's alive, obviously. He's in 3S.
It's just propaganda, guys. You can't have public knowledge of somebody this powerful just out in the wilderness, you know? People lose their mind.
Dude. Unfucking believable. This is where Hugo joins the circus. The horror ending would have been better. Bro. Unfucking believable. That movie fucking ruled, dude. I mean, yeah, the storytelling was a little bit whack in places, but in general, it was just so corny, so funny. Thank you, Apples. Like, as I'm saying, Caesar, that movie was godlike, right? Mutant, that movie was godlike. That's probably my... Look at the fucking cardboard cutout, dude. That was the best part of the movie. Alright, I'm gonna show you if I can skip to that point again. Hang on, let me see here. We gotta find... Here we go, here we go. Okay, we're almost there. Here it comes. Here it comes. You guys ready? Watch him. Oh my god. And the tremendous shock of electricity. Unfucking believable. Yeah, the ending was super whack. But I mean, it was the perfect ending because what is more 1956 than a guy with way too much fucking grease in his hair telling a chick he got her fired so that he could ask her to marry him. What? Yo, Faust, how many dates have they even been on? Like very few, right?
I don't know. Can you count eating a single hamburger as a date?
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, Mutant, it's that practical effects, bro. That's a good vibe. He did buy our burger earlier, to be fair.
Yeah, I wasn't alive during that time. Maybe, you know, when you buy somebody a burger, that's just like, it's done deal, signed contract, you're my wife now.
Oh my god.
Those wild times, you never know.
Oh my god, bro. That is insane. What an insane ending. Oh my god. I'm glad they went all in on the fucking makeup budget. With that final scene there, we got burned.
I just imagine this guy going around being like,
"Hey lady, you like buck? I know a place to get a real juicy burger."
I don't understand. In the first place, like, even when they first introduced this novel idea of the whole burger date gimmick in this movie, why? Why can't they just get dinner? Why is he asking for a burger? Look at this man. How old is this dude? Look at his suit. If I was some chick in some kind of suit like that, offer me a hamburger, I'd be pissed off.
If I wanted to say no, I couldn't.
Oh my god.
You're not supposed to say no to a detective.
Tippa says, well, I thought about that, which is why I decided to take over your life. Yeah, he got her fired. Look at smile. I got you fired from your job. Apples needs at least 2 burgers before she's willing to sign the contract. Bro, unfucking believable, dude. Unbelievable. That fucking ending. I'm telling you, BigNasty, right when it cuts to black, their car gets lifted up. Because Taco Bell hasn't given anybody dysentery yet. Burgers.
Yeah, that's the real ending. They just ran out of film. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
that's good enough.
They ran out of film. Indestructible Man. 56, Lon Chaney Jr.
We need the extended director's cut now.
Oh my god. If they had shown Hugo on still frame at the end or something, that would be insane. We should edit ourselves, right? We could do that. Just add a little still frame of Hugo to the end. Oh man. Good fucking game. Dude, Faust, thanks for hanging out, bro.
Oh, of course.
That was so much fucking fun, man. What a fucking flick. BigNasty, Mutant, Templar, Apples, good vibe. All you guys in the chat hanging out. Overlord Steve. We got you, BigNasty. We got you, dude. That 2019 director's cut. The extended edition, dude. BigNasty's considering it. He's got to hit him with that freeze frame. Just have it linked on 3S Junkies. Just literally a fucking hour-long movie. Just one frame at the end of Third Strike. Oh, man. See how many guys catch on earlier? Oh, my God. Too strong. Oh, too fucking strong. Guys, I'm going to go on a very short break. Come back. We still got, what, about 3 hours left before the end of the stream here?
I'm Lieutenant Dick Chase.
It's only, it's 10:40. Okay, oh, my God.
This hadn't been a routine case.
Gaslight, huh? Let's watch Gaslight. It's probably not public domain, or is it? I'd like to know if the writers, 2 females, choose that ending, huh? Choose that ending.
He was visited by his attorney.
Get her fired from her job. Hang on, I'm gonna raise the volume here again. If I can raise the volume. Where's that at? Right here, right? But I want to see that. I want to see his tone of voice again when he says, "I got you fired."
The evidence against you was so strong, the governor turned down your appeal.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
You're a rotten liar.
Oh, fuck.
Case closed. Oh, some, not much.
Wait for it. Hang on. There it is.
The past 72 hours seem like a bad dream.
You guys ready?
That rest in the hospital today really gave me a new lease on life. Now that it's over, I can't believe it actually happened.
The important thing is to remember it is all over.
What a setup for him to lift the car up.
I suppose you'll be assigned to another case. I'll have to give up hamburgers in the front seat of the car for steaks in a restaurant.
No. I've thought about that. In fact, I decided to do something about it. I started by talking the captain into a short holiday.
Somebody clip this.
And just about an hour ago, I got you fired.
What? What did you do that for?
I figured that being my wife would take up all of your time.
I'll never get tired of that, dude.
You're not supposed to say no to a detective.
I figured that being my wife. Too fucking strong, bro. Too fucking strong. I got you fired. I figured that being my wife would be a great new life for you. Oh my god, guys. Guys, I'm gonna go over a short break, come back with some Minecraft at the end of the night, to the end of the week, I should say. Oh, awesome. Thanks for hanging out again, guys. That was so much fun. Thanks for coming by, Apples. We'll watch Gaslight sometime when it goes public domain in the year 2050 or whatever. Guys, as usual, patreon.com/Vencabot. Even $1 is a huge help. I stream for 40 hours a week every week. When the stream ends, we're going to stream all night long. It's kind of like my whole life is to stream. On the weekends, pretty much most of what I do is stream stuff. Again, $1 goes a long way. Twitch subs are awesome. Bits, thank you, Mutant. Thank you all you guys. BD Fury for the bits during the stream. All you guys, thank you for the support. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Again, the best way to help out the channel is free. Get in the chat, come say hi, co-commentate the movie from the Twitch chat. So much fun. I'm going to go over a short break. Come right back with Minecraft. I'll see you guys very shortly. Oh my god.
With that, I'm gonna go over to a friend's. That was really fun though.
Dude, have fun, Faust. Thanks for hanging out, man.
You guys enjoy the Minecraft.
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 Dang, that's perfect. That was perfect.
I will definitely have to come check out your guys' cool creations. It's always fun to just kind of drop in and see what's going on.
Dude, the Faust mansion is going totally unrenovated, bro.
Yeah, I need to touch it up. I've been slacking.
you can't catch up with these guys though.
Yeah, I've been seeing some of that stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe.
I just left my little pro dog house just to rot. It's not even, it hasn't even finished a roof yet, just sitting there. I want to make sure like mooch everybody else's amazing structures. Have fun with your homeboy, dude.
Yeah, of course. You guys have a nice night.
Yeah, peace out, man. What's up, Milk Love? He says wife is Sean Tier. What? This from the 40s or 60s or the 50s. Gaslight. I wonder, so it probably will expire sooner rather than later. But I think I would have heard by now that it was public domain if it actually was. Oh my god. I got you fired. Oh man. Zero chill, dude. How you doing, Milk Love? You seen in the movie? That movie was insane. It was more than I dreamt it would be. That movie was picked by Faust, by the way, guys. Faust chose that movie. And he made a very good call. He has that sixth sense for schlock films.
Oh, bitch! I'm still good. That one hurt.
Oh my god.
That one hurt. I took that one.
No, Mr. X ain't got shit on the Indestructible Man, though.
Oh, I don't know. Bad results. Oh, fuck. He is on me like a fucking birthmark.
Oh, man. I catch my breath.
Damn it.
That movie had a few chuckle-worthy moments, but that ending was just way too strong.
There we go. Right here. Here we go. We've got this.
I figured that being my wife beat being a stripper any day of the week. At least Mr. X doesn't slowly walk away when you shoot him. Yeah, that was godlike too. You just fucking ramble away. Get blasted, he's like, ouch. Okay, well, see ya. I can tell her I'm not wanted. Oh my god.